Okay, so good evening, very good evening, everyone. Welcome to Financial Fitness Program. My name is Samir Bapat, and today we are going to learn about enhanced MACD. So we have learned previously, I think some 2 or 3 months back, we had learned about MACD crossovers and how to use it. So we will further fine tune it, will further enhance our trading system so that our sorry success rate improves. So if you are ready to learn about enhanced MACD, can I have yes from all of you? If you are ready to learn about the enhanced MACD, thank you. Great. So let's go ahead. So this is what you have to do is you have to apply. I'll show it on the chart as well. So what you have to do is first you have to apply the MACD, the standard MACD, what is available on TradingView. So you apply the standard MACD, change the setting of fast length to 9. So this is the first step what you have to do. Then what is the rules for buying? MACD cross above the signal should happen below the zero. Lower the better. Then once you buy above the high of the candle causing crossover, initial stop loss is low of the candle or the pivot low, whichever is you find more comfortable or suitable. Move the stop loss below the low of candle causing MACD to cross below signal. So you can note it down and then I'll show you on the uh, trading view. Okay, note it down. Can I go ahead? Or snapshot or whatever is comfortable. Okay, so let's see how it looks. Okay, so someone is asking, Venkatesh is asking for previous slide. Change MACD setting for fast length to 9. And second slide is MACD cross above signal should happen below zero. Okay, so let's go to the trading view. And here we are on the trading view. Let's go to are you able to see the State Bank of India's chart on your screen? Yes? Okay. Now what we do is we put the indicator. First is the MACD. So we put the normal traditional moving average convergence and divergence. So we apply on it, we apply on the chart, it will appear like this. Step number 2, go to the settings, fast length change to 9. Okay, so there are two lengths, fast length and slow length. Change the fast length to 9. Now, once we have changed this, what is our entry? Our entry is something like this. See, there are multiple crossovers happening. This MACD line is the blue line. Okay, I'll make it little dark so that it is clearly visible. Okay. This blue line is the MACD and orange line is signal. So what we are looking for is the blue line crossing above the signal line. Everyone okay with that? Everyone clear? What we are looking for is the blue line crossing above the orange line. Second thing we are looking at is this is the histogram which will come by default, and this line between the red and green zone, this is a zero line. If you see this side, it is a zero line. This line is at level 0. What we are looking at is the crossover below 0 and lower the better. Everyone okay? So what we are looking is, this is the zero line as per the zero line histogram measurement. Then this is the MACD line crossing above the signal line. What we are looking at is the crossover below 0, not above 0. See, this also crossed over above the 0, right? This is the 0 line. This line is 0. Can you see 0 here? Can everyone see 0 here? Yes, no? Where my mouse is moving, you can see, okay. So this is the 0 line. This level is 0. I'll draw a dark line also. I have drawn a black line. At the end is the 0. Mentioned 0. I'll just make it 0. Okay. So this is the 0 line. This crossover is happening. MACD is crossing above the signal, above the 0 line. We will not consider this crossover. We will only consider the crossover which is happening below the 0 line. Everyone okay? Yes? So what we have to do is we have to take only those lines. Okay, I'll keep it. I'll keep this line at 0 level. Okay, so that it is visible. Otherwise, by default, the 0 will come. Now, we have to see at the crossovers which are happening below the 0. Is this lower than this? If I say this is the crossover number 1 and this is the crossover number 2, which is more lower? 1 or 2? 1, right? So more the lower, like it is happening at somewhere around at the level of, if you see, it is happening at the level of -16. If it is -20, -30, it is much better. So if this crossover is there, once this crossover happens, let me replay it and show it to you. Now I have cut the chart. Let's go ahead and see, this crossover has happened here. Blue line has crossed above the orange line. This is the candle which crossed, which caused the crossover. What we do is we draw a line above this. Let's make it a green line, and we will enter the next day if the price crosses this line. As soon as the price crosses this line, we will enter the trade. So next day it crossed. Yes, it made a red candle. Now what is our stop loss? Our stop loss is the low of this candle. So this is our initial stop loss. You can take this. This is the option number 1. For conservative people, if people want to be aggressive, they can take this pivot low, the lowest point, nearest low point. If you think it is too far away, take this itself. If it closes below this, you can exit. So this is our exit, this is our entry, and we stay. So now we are waiting for either the price to cross sorry, price to cross below this, price to close below this, or MACD to cross below the signal. So in this case, it just did not cross. MACD is going up, so it is still going up. So we don't have an exit here. Let's see at this location. This location, what has happened is, if you see here, okay, now if you see, this has gone down. Okay, this candle has pushed the MACD up. So we will keep our stop loss here. We will keep our entry here, and let's see. So next day it has gone up. Okay, so it crossed here. We have entered here. Now this is our initial stop loss. We are waiting for it to cross below. So let's see. Okay. Now it has crossed below. Our stop loss will move here. And if it closes below this, we will exit. Otherwise, we are still in the game. Okay, so it has gone up. Okay, so this candle pushed it below. So we'll move our stop line here. If it goes below this, we will exit. Okay, it gapped down. Unfortunately, we will not have opportunity to, we may have opportunity here, but still we'll be able to make some money. Everyone okay? The entry and the stop loss, how it is to be moved? Yes. Same we can see here. It we entered here and we would have exited here. So this was a loss. But more or less, if you see, let's take one more. I've taken some bank charts only. Now let's take Bandhan Bank. If you see Bandhan Bank, see if you start from here, see here, this is crossing, MACD is crossing above the signal. Do we take this crossing for our entry? No, great. We don't take this for our entry because it is above zero. So we wait for it to go down. Now, if you see this, okay, so now let's see, it has gone up. Okay, now it has crossed. So this is our entry. The high of this candle is our entry. The low of this candle is our exit. And let's change the color to green. Okay, so green is our entry, red is our exit. Now if you go ahead, okay, it has gone down, so we are not, we have not entered, so it is, we have not entered. Okay, it has gone down, so we remove all this. I'll just keep these lines here so that we don't have any confusion. Let the lines be here. Okay, so it has gone down. Okay, so has it gone up? Let's see. Okay, so it has crossed up. So this has crossed up at this level. Now this is our entry. You can keep our stop loss below this entry. If you find that it is too close, you can take the pivot low. The closest pivot low you can take, or you can keep here also. So that is also okay. It's okay. Sometimes you'll be out of trade just like that also. So let's say we are in, it has gone up. Okay, so it's going up, fine. So okay, so it's okay. Okay, let's, it has gone up, gone up, gone up, gone up. Okay, has it crossed? No. Okay, it has crossed. So we move our stop line to this location. Okay, if it goes below this, we exit. Okay. Everyone okay, right? Everyone is able to see this MACD crossed below the signal. So hence we moved our stop loss below the low of the candle, which pushed it below. Okay. So we go ahead. Let's say, okay. Okay. So it has come here. So this day we exit. So we entered here. We are able to exit here. So this is one trade we could take. We could enter here and we could exit here. Okay, Munish is saying, Samir, I believe our trend line basis MACD indicator, no need to change fast line to 9 and no need histogram. Okay. For trend line and triangle formation, we need not have, we don't have to change it to 9. You are absolutely right. So, Munish, you are right. Fine. What you are saying is absolutely right. Okay, so once we have exited there, then again, what we wait for is, we wait for it to come down. So let's see when it comes down. Okay, okay, again, it has come down. It has crossed below the zero. Let's see. Again, let us cross it. Let's. Okay, so okay, now it has gone up. This is our entry. This is our stop, and go ahead. You can as well use this in earnings technique if you want to. Okay, so it is here. So like this. If you see AU Bank again, do you see the pattern? If it is going from the below the zero, it is much more powerful. If you can see from here also, if it is going below zero, it is powerful. If it is going from here, it has it will give you some profit. But if you do trade from here, there is a possibility of very quick stop loss. So don't take MACD crossovers here, take the MACD crossovers from here. Everyone okay? Okay. Shivan, I repeated this technique at least 4 to 5 times after you joined. So I repeated, I think, almost 3 to 4 times, right? No problem. I will upload it on the YouTube. You can go through it. I'll be sharing the link in the group and all WhatsApp groups as well. So you can go through it. So, okay, if anyone is having any questions, okay, yeah, Abhishek. So I'll allow you to unmute yourself and then you can have. Okay, yeah, Abhishek.
Good evening, sir. Namaste.
Yeah, very good evening.
Sir, how do we actually find out कि कौन सा शेयर मतलब कभी MACD क्रॉसओवर हुआ है?
You have a website called ChartLink, and
Ah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
set a scanner on that.
Okay,
So you can set that, okay, it is histogram. I don't know how it will be there, but MACD crossover it will give you.
okay.
Yeah.
उसमें अलग-अलग वो आते हैं निफ्टी 100 निफ्टी या मतलब क्या पैरामीटर्स
Start
किस में
with
रखे हैं?
Nifty 50. Start with
निफ्टी
Nifty
50.
50. Yeah.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Is this technique applicable for daily timer? Can be used? Yeah, it can be used for intraday. Let's see. Shirish is asking, can it be used for intraday? Let's see. See, problem with intraday is if the day changes and it gaps up, then it's a problem. Like here, it has gapped up. Now it's a problem. Let's see. This is SBN will be much better in intraday. So let's see. Okay, I don't think so. It will work in intraday with a 5 minute candle or something. I don't know because here it has gone up. Honestly, I don't do intraday with 5 minutes, 10 minutes candle, so I'll not be able to tell you, Shirish, whether it is impact. You can use ADX. ADX will be much better with that. Today it was scheduled, but somehow we had to change this. So ADX I'll keep. So that is much better for intraday. Okay, so Dr. Rajkumar is saying when we have to sell it, should it be above zero, right? No, no, no. We have to sell when the MACD crosses below the signal. That's when we have to sell it. Yeah, Praveen, go ahead, please.
Sir, my question is, which one is most powerful? There are so many things like RSI 60, RSI 80, and now MACD, now AXD. So which one is most powerful to take short-term or medium-term trades, sir?
Short term is RSI is there, MACD. Like all techniques will work. Whichever you find more comfortable, you should go ahead with that.
Okay, but according to like experts like you, okay, I mean we are just learner, correct? So we should not fall into something which is wrong or which is not appropriate. So based on your experience, sir, which one you will use mostly for
I
your
will use Ichimoku actually. This is an indicator called Ichimoku.
okay.
So this is the indicator which I use. This has got all. So this is the indicator uh, which I use. So it has got like, as per my experience, this it has got a lot of because I'm being using it for 5 to 6 years now, so I can read it much more clearly. I'm covering this in advanced program also, as you know. So I use this only. This has got a lot of things like Fibonacci, triangle, and many things is inbuilt into this indicator, provided we are able to read it. So I use this indicator mostly. Having said that, it is not that this is the best. All
Hmm.
indicators are good. MACD is good. RSI is good. Only problem comes when we don't accept the losses, because there is no perfect 100% what we can say 100% successful technique. All
Hmm.
techniques, even Ichimoku, will give losses. So this is Ichimoku looks complex. It is not that much complex. Every system will give losses. Only thing what we have to keep in mind is our profit should be more than losses. So we have to
Hmm.
accept that losses will be there, and we have to practice a system where the profits will be more than the losses. So for that, what you have to do is you have to do back testing.
Hmm.
Let's say if I told you this technique, then you have to go and see, okay, theek hai yaar, Samir has told something in the webinar, then does it work? Take 1 year data and keep doing it. If it is profitable at the end of the day, that is a easy technique and easy to do it. That's it.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So all techniques
And
work. See, just because I love Ichimoku, it is because I love Ichimoku. That is a different thing. But all indicators are good.
after you showed Ichimoku, I was lost completely. It looks like some puzzle. Yeah,
इसमें
it is.
सब actually it has got Fibonacci also, RSI also, Bollinger Band also, like this cloud and all, they will act as a Bollinger Band. So this is sort of, I thought this like since I'm practicing it for 5 years, I know it's having amalgamation of lot of indicators. So even if you go and use Ichimoku, it is better. You should know about all MACD, RSI, so you are able to appreciate this more.
Hmm. Hmm.
वो
Hmm.
भी एक होता है ना कि सडनली यार ये क्या हो गया, देन वंस आई स्टार्ट टेलिंग यू, देन यू विल फाइंड कि ओके अच्छा इसमें फिबोनाची भी है, इसमें ट्रायंगल भी है, इसमें वी कैन फाइंड even what is going to happen in future also, right?
Hmm.
So this is the future part, and you can start interpreting what might likely to happen in future, not only the
Hmm.
present. You are able to predict little bit of future also.
And sir, one more question,
Yeah.
follow-up question. So these techniques only works when market is going in, stable direction, correct? Like today's market, what happened like after 3 o'clock, it suddenly collapsed, correct?
हाँ.
These techniques may not be that fruitful, correct? Or
No,
sir, it
but
will
you see
be.
here, the SBI Bank, no, it did not collapse. See, if you see vis-a-vis HDFC Bank, see, HDFC Bank collapsed, correct?
Hmm.
But SBI did not collapse. So it was not a market broad base that collapsed. Bandhan Bank, if you see, it is still holding here. No
Hmm.
problem with that. See,
Hmm.
it
So
was
sir, in
only
case of
HDFC Bank which
HDFC Bank,
pulled it down.
yeah, so in case of HDFC Bank, if somebody would have taken a trade on
We would
this
have taken the
14th
trade
March,
here. Yeah, we would have
14th
taken
or
the trade
15th,
here.
16th March, 16th March, yes, sir.
है ना?
Then,
And then it went up, it went down, and it crossed on this candle, and you would have exited here.
yeah, so almost, yeah, some
No,
amount of gain would we would
हाँ,
have
no
definitely.
profit, no loss almost, or some maybe some एक चाय के लिए तो पैसा निकल ही आता कम से कम.
Uh-huh. And I think other advice would be like, keep your trade limited to whatever you can handle in your pocket. So
हाँ, that is also definitely.
don't
Yes, yes, yes.
don't cross the limit. So don't trust
Yes,
that it will definitely go and it will give windfall gain.
yes. No, keep a stop loss. See, sometimes this will happen, but if you are exiting just because market crash, SBI is still in positive. We don't know. Today, we are seeing Nasdaq and Dow going up by 1%. Tomorrow, may gap up. So SBI may still be in profit. Bandhan may be still in profit, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, so it's about practice. Like if I have answered your question, all indicators are good.
Yes, sir.
Everything is good. It depends on the practice. Plus, I would request you to follow one system, but learn about multiple systems. That
Hmm.
gives you a much better hang of the market that way.
Yes, sir. I was trying with some RSI stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I took one trade based on my understanding yesterday. So still it is okay. So
Uh-huh.
I will see by tomorrow how it goes.
Okay.
330, like it was kind of down,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
okay.
Many stocks
Will
went
not
down.
hit my stop loss. Yeah. Yes,
Great,
sir.
great.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
sir.
much for this question. Okay, so Rajkumar is asking my view on Tata Steel. It is in consolidation right now. We cannot say it will go up, go down, but definitely it's not bullish. If you see the reverse of what I taught today, this crossing is here. So if it goes below this line, it is likely to go down. So if you want to reverse whatever I have shared, you can reverse it because it is above zero. It has crossed down. This is the candle which has made it cross. So if it goes down below this line, it is likely that it will come down till the nearest support. So maybe till here it might come down. If it is going up, it might move sideways. Fine.
And sir,
Okay.
you were saying the MACD crossover will be available in screener, is it, sir?
Charting.
Charting, okay.
This is
Yeah, I
this
have seen this. Yeah, I have
this
seen.
website. It will. Okay, so Prashant, any idea which market? I have absolutely no idea why market crashed today and why it is going to go up tomorrow. So it happens. It is part of the game. So so let's keep our stop loss and have a look at it. That's it. Okay,
So,
so
sir, what we have to
Satish, you
search
have
here for
sorry.
MACD? Sir, sorry, sir. What we have to search here for MACD? Just in
Nothing.
chart.
Create scan and just you have to write here MACD line cross above MACD signal. That's it. Actually, 9 we cannot set here. You can set 9 instead of 12. You can change it to
9.
9. So you keep here 9 and you keep here instead of 12. Make it.
And what is the last one, sir?
That is smoothing.
Okay.
So
That is
yeah.
9, okay, is it?
Run scan. So you see, it will give all the stocks where it has happened.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay. Right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, great. So Munish, I will not be able to go through all that. I know why you're asking. So okay. So Indian browsers is asking which indicator for risk to reward ratio ahead of 1:3. MACD, if you see, it is giving 1:3 only. If you see SBI also, SBI, and if you see, if you are entering here, and this is your risk, already it is 1:3 reward ratio. Uh, I think so. Indian B, okay. See, 1:3 reward ratio, you have to look from, you should keep some targets, right? Or you have to do it consistently that way. Okay, so fine. So no more questions. So thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed. I would request you to go back and practice this indicator so that you have a hands on this indicator and whatever we have learned today and you are able to earn money. So thank you so much for joining. Thanks a lot. See you in the next session. Thanks a lot. Thanks for joining.